Have you ever shouted into the mountains and heard your voice come back to you? Some say it's just an echo. But for one boy, it became the beginning of a journey that changed how he listened, not just to the world, but to himself. Once upon a time, in a quiet valley, surrounded by tall cliffs and whispering forests, there lived a boy named Kavi. Kavi was curious and full of questions. He loved to run to the edge of the cliffs, cup his hands around his mouth and shout into the open sky, "Hello," and from deep within the mountains, the answer would return, "Hello." He laughed every time, but soon he began to wonder what if the echo was more than just a trick of sound. One evening, after a long day of chores, Kavi walked into the forest. The sun dipped low, painting the sky orange and pink. He called out softly, "Who are you?" The echo answered, "Who are you?" Kavi paused. "Where do you live?" The echo replied, "Where do you live?" The boy's heart raced. He whispered, "Can you show me?" And though the echo repeated his words, Kavi felt as if it was calling him to follow. He walked deeper into the forest, listening closely. Every time he spoke, the echo led him farther across streams, through rustling trees, and up winding hills. Night fell, and the stars glittered above. At first, Kavi was excited, but as the forest grew darker, he began to feel fear. The owls hooted, the wind howled. The boy shivered. "Why did I follow you?" he asked. The echo came back. "Why did I follow you?" But this time, he didn't laugh. Instead, he realized the echo was not guiding him, it was reflecting him. It was only repeating what he gave it. Kavi sat on a rock under the moonlight, silent for the first time. He listened carefully, not to his own voice, but to the world around him. He heard the river murmuring softly. He heard the branches swaying, the insects singing, even his own heartbeat. And then he heard something else, his own thoughts, his worries, his hopes. They had been buried under all the noise, but in the silence he could finally hear them. Tears filled his eyes. "All this time," he whispered, "I was chasing answers outside me. But the echo was only teaching me to listen within." With a deep breath, Kavi stood. He no longer shouted into the mountains. Instead, he walked home quietly, his steps in rhythm with the sounds of the earth. When he returned to his little hut, he hugged his mother and sat beside the fire. For the first time, he spoke softly and listened deeply to her stories, to the crackle of the flames, and to the beating of his own heart. And so, the boy who followed his echo discovered something greater than a hidden voice in the mountains. He learned that the world is always speaking, but we must grow quiet enough to hear it. To listen deeply is to discover not only the songs of nature, but the truth of our own hearts.